town. Hear a pound and 6-gun sound. Get ready, it's going down tonight. Devil's in the saddle, he's ready to ride. He's gonna raise hell, but we'll stand and fight. Get ready, it's going down tonight.
So, Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Cooper. Today we're delving into the foundational principles of modern defensive firearm use, and you're going to quickly realize it all traces back to Mr. Cooper. For the most part in everything, he was United States Marine Corps. He codified the rules of engagement and the technique for contemporary handgun use. Even if you've never heard the name, you've encountered the concepts most likely. They come deeply ingrained into all civilian, military, and law enforcement training for firearms. He was a life of service, born in 1920, and he pursued his higher education both at Stanford and in advanced degrees at the University of California. His military career began in 1941 when he was commissioned in the United States Marine Corps. Then he served valiantly throughout World War II in the Pacific and was recalled, and after having gone to major rank, Lieutenant Colonel in the Korean War. Cooper's passion for shooting started way before that, though. At the age of 11, he was already a marksman. A marksman. API and the Gun Sight Institute was his training facility and still stands today. The amount of things this man's done, being an editor in Guns and Ammo and having his own section of a magazine, Cooper's Corner, he has done some insane amount of things. Now we're going to go through the techniques specific to this and what's trained at the gun sight, but also the unified system of the pistol combat. Championing the 45 ACP 1911 at a time where revolvers were pretty much everybody's wheelhouse. There's a greater capacity, and he believed in the reloading of a semi-automatic pistol with the heavy effective round like the 45. He believed that there was just no substitute, and a lot of people agree. The Weaver stance is another thing that he pioneered, and there's a modern technique of the Weaver stance which utilizes the isometric tension between the strong and support hands, push, pull, everything down from the combat stance specifically, and kind of going in the other direction from isosceles. Although it is debated which one is the best, there's even more than that, but Weaver was his. Another one is the draw stroke. And Cooper stressed that a firearm only matters when it's in the fight. And the systemization of doing this in the draw stroke, drawing the weapon from the holster into a consistent drilled process, ensuring that the weapon could be brought into action with maximum efficiency under stress. The flash sight picture. You don't have time in a perfect scenario, but in a slow sight alignment, the flash sight picture and the ability to acquire just enough of the front and rear sight alignment for sufficient accuracy, prioritizing speed to hit combat effective zone. Stop the threat. The compressed surprise trigger break. This is a training philosophy behind the delivering quick, accurate firing and systemized training for what is commonly known as a double tap. Yes, the double tap. Cooper's brilliance was not in inventing every piece, but in synthesizing them into accessible, cohesive, and effective training program that anyone could learn, forming the basis for virtually all basic defensive training today. Firearm conditions of readiness, standardized the safe, effective handling of semi-automatic pistols, especially those the cock and lock of the 1911. Cooper developed the firearms conditions in a readiness system. This has provided a universal language for describing a weapon's state. Condition 4, chamber empty, no magazine inserted, hammer down, safety on. Completely inert. Condition 3, magazine inserted, chamber empty, hammer down, safety on. Condition 2, round chambered, hammer down, safety on. Condition 1, round chambered, hammer cocked, safety on. And Cooper's preferred condition, more than 1911 course, cocked and locked, round chambered, hammer cocked, safety off, ready to fire. Squeeze.